you guys? Welcome back again. This is the end of your infestation, monster. Deadly eye poke. And your corruption is no more, heretic. Literally have to climb over the bodies of the dead to get here, but you know, whatever. Cool, I got another butterfly. Everything is also supposed to be gone. Just seeing. You guys don't see me go back there now that I've destroyed all the station. Another one here. Okay, there's apparently a health upgrade somewhere around here. So... okay, there's the other side of the store. Health upgrades on the other side there, right? No. This is gonna be a thing. I tell you what. Oh yeah, without the shit to block my way, that's good. Let's open up the store. Go, go, ease of travel. Ba na 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 na. One is like hidden on the other side here. What's going on with that? What is this? Yeah, here we go. Cool, I got my next harvest piece. Very happy terminal velocity doesn't exist in this game. You've done it. You've slain the infestation, but there's a much bigger problem. Didn't you know the infestation was keeping the murder darkness at bay? Murder darkness? There's gotta be some way to, off that thing up there. reflexes? Nope. Isn't there a deflect button? No, I don't remember what it is. The thing is, the game world isn't actually like that big. In all honesty, like it's actually pretty small, like on the grand scale of things. But like they did a good job of just interconnecting everything and making it feel bigger. Let's get my next outfit that I'm never gonna use. More likely to use that whenever I ever get an itching for it. Cool. Okay. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna head over to where it wants me to go. Oh yeah, I guess that was... Isn't this the one with the one I restored back here? King Tree Cuck or whatever. You saved my people and restored our land. Time to repay you with murder. Secretly, we were the problem, all along. Isn't that mystical? How was I supposed to know that? Yeah, I totally forgot to create that Colossus. Okay. I have to stop and think about what button I'm pushing. Okay, cool. Let me up there. So it's great and all. So I guess we're reviving this dude. Jesus. He's a big dude. need you for anything, I just need to climb on you. This game still manages amazing at like its sense of scale and size. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Is this like the final boss? Wait, is that what this is? Is this like the final boss? Am I at the final boss? Is that what this is? That can't be right. No, I'm missing too much stuff. There's not enough stuff. There's one energy core upgrade that I can see. I mean, I guess there are a lot of dungeons I didn't go back into, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff in the game that I didn't. This could be the final boss. This could legitimately be the final boss. Are they like the ancients? Oh yeah, this kid. Wait, did she just help me? Or is the option to strike her down? Okay. So it just kind of ended. So this game is definitely one of those games where like they want you to like finish the game. Like completing the game puts more and more together. Because there are definitely holes in the story, but if I had to give one major complaint to this game, is that, like, at least I could understand before the robot. Like, I would understand completely not giving him voice lines. Like, the gestures were fine, right? Because, like, it's a fairly open-ended game with, like, a very subjective story, but, like, that's a part of the game where you really could have done with, like, a story explanation somewhere in there. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, I get the ending. That makes sense. Okay. So, how I imagine the ending goes is that the last kid that was freed to go through the process of meeting her also ended up joining her. So in the end, your options are to strike her down or to join her. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, the only things I can do now are basically collect the rest of the stuff and complete the game. But it is definitely one of those, like, this game could have done with, like, very light voice acting. Like, I ain't asking for, like, I ain't asking for frickin' Bastion here. I'm just asking for, like just some voice acting to clarify the story, because the story is intriguing, but when you leave a story too vague, that's also a problem. It's like the it's always like the Dark Souls or like Bloodborne argument. You know, like, it's like, oh, okay, is this too vague? And like, of course, you get people who, on some side of the fence, are like, no, it's just vague enough. But then, like, as someone who's lightly played Bloodborne in the past, and like, the story is interesting, but like, to my understanding, the story of Bloodborne is less vague than that of Dark Souls. So it's like, okay, so like, what the hell is, what the fuck is Dark Souls then, you know? I'm literally just still playing to fill out the time of the episode. I I need to figure out how to murder that. Yeah, kill that bug. So I got a ranged attack. Do I have a ranged attack? I don't remember getting a ranged attack. I'm missing 3 upgrades in the game. Wonder if one of them is like a pew pew attack. I have no clue how to get that thing. Maybe the card keys mark stuff that it must mark stuff I haven't opened then. With all the infestation gone and everything like that, there's really nothing stopping me from going anywhere in this game now. So like, collectibles cleanup is basically it at this point, which, you know, I like this game enough definitely to do that. And I think the good majority of the collectibles cleanup are, is going to be, from in the underground dungeon areas. So I'll need to start going around to all the dungeons and trying to figure out what I missed and where. So I'm pretty sure that's basically it. Like, there really isn't much else for me to do. Well, I mean, there is nothing else for me to do. If you're wondering, I'm heading over to this card symbol over here, see if I can make my way up to it. I'm gonna have to move that walker, I think. Yeah, I think there's a way up there, is there? Is this a way up? Okay, no, good. So ideally, it would be nice if you wouldn't have to move it, because it is, you're on the way up on that one side. But I'm fairly certain that that was the one I opened before. I legitimately and unfortunately don't remember. That took me way far away from where I want to be. Oh no, my only way to reach that is through the uninfested area over there. Okay, yeah, so I definitely didn't see that one before. There's 2 things that don't open via... Looks like there's 2 areas that don't open via the, or open until, like, my last, like, segment. I remember doing this jumping puzzle before and fucking up on it a bunch. if I have to assume that what happened is that, like, because I mean, like, the first puzzle, the first like story bit we found was basically about an evacuation process. So I can only assume. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I never found this before. So I can assume, like, judging by the end, like, there's some sort of, like, cataclysmic event. Oh no, yeah, this is straight up the one I found before. Okay, well. I mean, yeah, if I'm gonna keep playing, I just need to do cleanup, collectibles cleanup. So there's probably, like, one more heart piece. It's like one more heart piece, so, or I guess two more. There's 5 more energy bars, which would make them line up about exactly. Be just as many energy as their heart pieces. Need 3 more sword pieces, 8 more butterflies. Well, it's a little silly that you find the first one and you only need 1 sword upgrade, and then there's not one that needs 2 and there's one that needs 3. It's just, it goes straight up to everybody needing the last piece, which is a little silly, I will have to admit. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Maybe I'll make more parts of Hob. I might not, though. This might just be it. I honestly didn't expect the game to just kind of end this abruptly. I honestly thought, judging by the parts of the map that are incomplete, that I would have more to come back to. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'll need to figure out a game to start recording soon. Maybe I'll just start Darksiders, since I was literally just talking about it. Anyways, yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Do all the things. So help me out, and I'll see you in the next episode.